Okay, guys, I'm not sure how to do this without, and I don't want it to sound boastful in any way, shape, or form. I was asked several months ago by someone to show, hi Ian, to do a video on my bags. Okay, now, whenever I tell you, when I show you these, first and foremost, number one, it's not all of them that I own. Some of them I have packed away. I've had them for years and years and years, and I haven't unpacked them yet. We I ordered these shelves, and it's hard to get a good view from where I'm sitting, so of the entire thing. So I'll try to get another shot from the other side of the room and get to where you can see it a little bit better. It's going to be pretty easy to do this because I'm not going to go through each and every one. Okay, there's not really a point. On this side, and there's a reason why I say on this side, because it just is. I went for a long time. Son, I need you to be quiet, please.
Sorry.
It's okay. You're fine. You can play. I just need you to be quiet so I don't have to yell. Okay. Okay, currently the actual purse that I'm carrying and using, and I tend to default to this one, especially during the winter time the most. This is, and really simply, that's why I'm just doing this the way that I'm doing it. I started off when I decided to buy a few bags. This was my thought process was I need, one for each season. Well, as you can see, I mean, it kind of became something that became a passion, so to speak, for me. This is kind of, like I said, my default bag that I carry the most during the winter, and it's just simply a black Molly 24. No, Ian, is it a 24 or a 25?
What?
Is the Molly a 24 or is it a 25?
25. Molly took 25.
The Willows are 24s, right?
Yes.
Okay. He helps me keep things straight in my brain because he's good with numbers. So, yeah.
Yep.
And he likes, he gets to tell Papa whenever I'm looking at Coach. So, it works. Anyway, all of these on this shelf, I'll show you the various different colors. They are all the same exact style, and as you can see, some of them I have not even used yet. So, there's that. And when I say that, I'm not embarrassed by it. I'm not bragging about it. Most of them I got on sale. The majority, I was asked to share this, okay, and this is something that I like. You've seen, I've slowed. I'm making excuses, and this is ridiculous. So we're gonna stop. But anyway, I started off. I was only going to get, like one or two per season. And obviously we've gone, this shelf actually came with little baskets, and the game plan was to use the little baskets for, like, I was going to put my shoes maybe in them, but they're not going to be big enough, so it's kind of going to be this way. I basically have all of the colors that I want in the Molly tote, except for this one is a full-size Molly. The reason why it's a full size is because the 24 sold out before I got my hands on it, and I wanted that color. I do have outfits that match all of these. I do have like default ones for seasons, namely, like I said, this black Molly. I love the black Molly because I love the pebble leather. I love the way that they're made. They are not, these are outlet. This is part of the outlet line from the Coach outlet instead of Coach. And if that didn't make sense to you, it barely made sense in my brain. So If you know, you know. But the reason why that I like these, I will show you just from, this is another one that I like to carry. It has 3 sections, and the reason why I have all of them in different colors is because whenever I go to change my bag, all I have to do is put the same things in the same places in the next color bag, and I'm done. So when I'm looking for stuff, because I have ADHD, if you haven't figured that out, or watched any of my other videos, it becomes very helpful for me to have more of a routine, because things can get messy in my world real quick, because my brain just functions differently than other people's brains. So if I can do, you know, the same thing in different colors, that works for me, and it helps me look a little bit more put together, and I enjoy it. And I don't, my bills get paid before this happens, okay? So I treat myself to these. I've treated myself a lot in the last couple of years, but these are to me, I will have these, or I will gift them to nieces or something like that. I will have them for probably the rest of my life, or they will have them, or something along those lines. So it's not something that I think, I'm not, again, making this is kind of, I really don't want it to be taken as a brag or a flex or anything like that. To be real honest with you, some of these have been kind of packed in the room that eventually will be Ian's. Yes, we're still working on that. No, we ain't got there yet. I kind of forgot that I had a few of them, so I kind of got other ones, which is all okay. These are the last 2 that I got, and I just got them. They were on sale just a bit ago, and to be real honest with you, after I lost Cinda, my husband was like, well, that kind of helped you feel better, and I was like, well, kind of, maybe, we'll see. So we did. So I got these. This is a lighter. I have a hunter green, a mint green, and this is like a sage silver green, and I think it's really beautiful. And this one, and I'm telling you a total lie, I didn't. This is the white one. When I bought this one, I'm very apprehensive about using it because I don't want to get anything on it. So, but the other one that I got is this one. It is a velvet, purple velvet, I think, silver color. But those are the last 2 that I got just after Cinda passed, and they're all Molly 24s. I prefer a smaller bag. Generally, if I'm using a bigger bag, I'm traveling, because it's just easier for me to keep up with the smaller bags. I do have larger totes. You'll see those. I have overnights. I have some bags that are not designer bags, that, you know, I've had for years and years and years, that my mother bought me, my aunt bought me, you know, this, that, and the other. But we're going to move over a little bit. Okay, and give you kind of just a better shot of the chaos that is. On the inside shelf, there's only 1 bag per space, okay? I feel really, really, I don't know, part of me feels embarrassed that there's this many. The other part of me is just like, yeah, I'm sharing this with you. It's kind of something that makes me happy. It is what it is. I hope that you enjoy this. Again, it's not meant to make anybody feel bad. It's not meant to brag on me. It's not meant for any other reason other than somebody noticed in my selfies that I do, or was doing. I've kind of gotten out of the habit of doing them from church with my outfits. They noticed my bags and asked if I would do a video. Now, I'm going to do the other side real quick, and we'll move on with everything, because this is quickly getting longer and longer, and y'all know me, I can talk forever. Okay, now, this is, the other side, and again, this is not going to be all of them because some of them are packed away, some of them are in use, some of them are just, you know, it just is what we just put these shelves up like in the last 2 or 3 days. I ordered them from Home Depot. They were inexpensive. They serve the purpose that I want them to serve, and I'm really happy with them. Up on top, these are my willows so far. I will show you. I think I'll pull one, maybe 1 or 2 down and put pictures in of the colors. The one that you see, my aunt was gifted, it was gifted to me. I'm sorry, struggling with brain power today. This is really, I don't know why this is bothering me. It's kind of like I need to do the same. I need to do my makeup collection for 2022, and even though I've scaled it down oh so much, I'm still really apprehensive about doing it because there's still so much of it that I'm like, oh my gosh, do I really, you know, really I'm trying to keep scaling down. I sent 2 more boxes out, and there's just something either that went wrong in my brain. Part of it, I love makeup. I'm not gonna lie about that. I always have. And yes, we're off the topic of the bags, but I also really wanted that to be kind of a focal point, for lack of a better way of putting it. Something that would maybe encourage people to come to my channel, because I didn't want to be like part of the beauty space per se. I just kind of wanted to use makeup to have like an uplifting, inspirational, make you laugh at least at my silly stuff that I do in life while I did makeup. And it kind of, that passion kind of got a little bit out of hand. I'll address that in a minute or later in a later video, but yeah, it kind of quickly, and I'll be honest with you, part of it is because I'm not an organized person, and I try it, I just cannot succeed. Let me say that differently. It's not, I cannot succeed. I have not been successful yet for an extended period of time, and it kind of goes with the territory of ADHD. Doesn't mean we're going to quit trying. It just means that it means I have to keep trying. It just means that some things are going to just get out of the way. But we're going to go through these really quickly. I've got one tote that has stuff in it, and I'll be honest with you, okay? A lot of my bags, I got in this habit when my dad was still alive and was sick. I kept a bag packed. I kept a bag in every vehicle, with a change of clothes, clean underwear, nightgown, toothbrush, in case something happened, because there were many days that I would have to go to the hospital, have to go home, or whatever. I still keep a bag packed, even though I don't travel as much as I did. I should travel it more, and hopefully going into spring and summer and stuff like that, we will be able to. Ian is there's Ian updates that we need to make, but I'm going to let him kind of help talk about those, but we're going to get back to the point of this. And I will tell you, I was sharing this with my aunt because I find it funny. It's a me thing. If you ever want to know if a bag belongs to me, right here is your indicator. Every bag pretty much that I have, that I've used, carried, or whatever in recent, or traveled with recently, will have, see, this, yeah. This one has a story. I did not intend to have this one and this one and the small one. I ordered the small one. Last year our Easter colors were red and black, and I ordered the smaller one, and for whatever reason it was delayed, so I ordered this one, and whenever it got here it's brown, more than, which, you know, because I'm insane and that happens, it's more brown than black, so you know that wasn't gonna do. So I ordered this one. This is a gallery tote. Again, it is the leather. That's my favorite. The pebble leather is my favorite type covering. I use it when I travel mostly. If we are like Easter Sunday or something like that, where we're going to be, you know, there for a while, I'll use it over a smaller one because I can keep more stuff that I may need for the day. But the other part of this will move on. I'm getting into tangent again. This is a Dooney and Burke. This was gifted to me by my aunt. My gosh, I couldn't tell you how long ago. I promised her last night that I would take this off of here because it will mess up the handle. And we don't want to do that. And I'm going to have to do it in a little bit because it's hooked on there. I don't know what the plastic... Apparently a peppermint was involved. I don't know. There's always peppermints and stuff like that around me because, you know, life. I'll move this over just a second. This is my green apples bag. It was also gifted. There's a matching wallet and wristlet in there that I'm not going to pull out just for time's sake because this is getting lengthy quick. There's a story behind why I chose this. The person that gifted it to me and I shared in my childhood. We used to, one of the things that we were able to do was eat green apples together. And I know that may not sound like much to a whole lot of people, but it's a very fond memory of mine. We had to hide. I still don't, I've never understood that, but we did, to eat green apples. It is what it is, guys, but it's a fond memory. And whenever I seen this one is, I think, canvas. I don't think it is the leather. Either way, it's okay. Some things are canvas with Coach. They have their signature canvas, and then they have various types of leather. I think that was an outlet too. I'm not sure. I do more with Coach Outlet because I can justify the price a little bit more. Lately, I've been kind of like looking more on actual Coach. I love the quality of their stuff, and so therefore there's that. I'm gonna pull, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull this one down, show you the willow. The one that I'm going to show you is no longer available on the site, but the other ones I think I may just put pictures in instead of getting them all out of the bag because it's the same thing, just different colors. So hold on just a second. Okay, this is the willow that it's in kind of it's like a pinkish purplish, almost kind of like the way the light hits it, it kind of changes colors. As you can see, I have not used it yet, which is kind of shame on me because it's a beautiful bag. But it's the same, the willow is the same concept basically as the Molly. It's a quarter size bag. It's a 25. Is the willow 25 or 24, son?
24.
Okay, it's a 24. I'm sorry. It's this.
24.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for remembering my numbers for me. It is, I like I said earlier, I prefer smaller bags because I don't really carry that much with me. This will fit everything that I need for it to fit, and we're done. So that's you know, that's that. It has the same sections and zip like the Molly does. It's just a different, it's got some differences. The handles are thicker. It has the over the shoulder, I think is what it's called, strap. I thought that I would use them more because at the time I was still using a cane. I don't have to use a cane anymore, so I don't really use the, exactly. So I don't know if you heard him or not, but he said, praise the Lord for that. Yes, exactly. It's easier for me to grab them this way and go. So yeah, and the other three, I'll either insert pictures or you get the gist. It's the same style, just different colors. I think one's a cherry red, one's a lavender, and I can't remember the other one, to be honest with you. And they have a white and a black one that I have my eyeball on that I may or may not purchase at some point in time. And there are 3 new ones that I seen last night that, oh dear gosh, this is out of hand. Because I told my husband, I said that my sides don't match. And what I mean by my sides don't match is these are my willows that are on, and there's an empty space. And I already showed you the Mollies. There's no empty spaces, save where the one basket is. There's, you know, these baskets have nothing in them yet. So I was telling my husband, I was like, I need to, you know, even it out. And he's like, well, if you take some of the ones from the other shelf and put them on that shelf, they'll be even. And I was like, no, that would make sense. But anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope that you take it in the way that I intend it to be. I'm just sharing these with you because somebody asked. And like I said, no, these are not, they're not all of the bags that I have. Maybe one day I may go a little more in detail. I may pull some out that are in storage that are sentimental. And I'll be real honest with you. Of all of the bags that I have, with the ones that are more expensive than the other ones, the ones that have been gifted to me, some of them may have been $5. Okay, those actually have more value to me than these. But anyway, we're going to wrap this up because we've got things to do. We got to get Ian started in school. He has things to do this afternoon. I'll let him tell you about that when he's ready. But this is the collection, quote unquote. Y'all know I don't like that word, but I guess it is what it is. But these are the bags that I have. I hope that it doesn't make anybody feel like I'm bragging, because I'm not. It's just something that I like, and I was asked to share it with you, so yeah, there we go. Y'all have a wonderful day.
The weather alarm.
Do what, baby?
I heard the weather alarm.
Okay.
Everybody stay indoors.
Okay. Anyway, apparently we have a weather alert. I don't know if he's playing or if it's really going on, because I don't hear it. But anyway, gonna let y'all go. Y'all have a great day. Remember, I am the mayor's daughter. I love you all so very, very much. I appreciate you coming and spending time with us. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Drama is just not something that I'm gonna do. I am going to go through and clean out some videos, because there are some that were taken that need to just not be on my channel anymore. We'll put it that way. Don't know when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. Y'all have a good day. It's fixing to be time to plant. It probably actually should have some stuff planted. We just ain't made it that far yet. But we got to go. My husband has already sent me a text, and he needs to call. Y'all have a great day. He needs to start his school. He's making his own little videos, and I got to figure out a way to upload them. Have a great day. We'll see you in the next video. See you. Bye.